Okay, Elliot, so I've taken a look here and let's begin at the beginning. So we've got the instructions which say that Carol has gotten spun around and is facing in the wrong direction. And we look at that and we have two starting worlds. One where Carol's facing south and the other where Carol is facing west. So those are our two starting conditions that we have to deal with. And in both cases, we want Carol facing east when we're done. So that's what we're working with. So if Carol is facing south, he's going to need to turn left. Easy enough. If he's facing west, he's also upside down, and we need him to turn around. Those are the only two cases we've got to deal with. So let's think about that. So I'm going to switch over to the facing west world. He's facing west, we need him to turn around. Those are the two cases we have to work with. So let's just write these one at a time, and then we'll go deal with it. So one thing I see here is we've got this goofy bracket way down at the bottom, so we're going to take that out. This is your code. And you're starting it out perfectly if not facing east. That's exactly where we want to start. And if he's facing south, we want him to turn left. That'll do the whole thing, but we need to get this goofy bracket off at the bottom. And we have a curly brace for the if statement, and we need a curly brace all the way at the left for the start function. And I'm going to resize my window so you can see it better, because my record block is not exactly where I want it to be. Better. Okay, so this is only going to take care of the south. So let's run it and see what happens. Perfect. But if we were to go to the west situation, well, this obviously isn't going to work because he's going to turn and be in the wrong direction. Because we decided that for this guy, we would need him to turn around. So let's type that in. So that works for this case. But we want one piece of code that will work for either. And so what we're going to do is type in else. Let's just put in the first case again. Turn left. Since those are the only two cases. And so now this piece of code should do both things. It'll work for this program, for this case. Here we go. And if we go back to the other one, it'll work here too. Hold on, what happened? Yeah, not facing east. Turn around. Ah, I see what else happened. We want to be more specific. If facing west, that's the case for turning around. Otherwise, turn left. We don't want it to do that in any situation where he's facing east, not facing east. We only want him to turn around if he's facing west. Otherwise, turn left, because the only other thing he'll be doing is turning south. Let's see if that works now. Facing west, reset. Yep, go back to the other one. There we go. Again, a key part of being able to write the right code is knowing what your initial conditions are. And are we past the you must comment your code section? Let me check. But I'm going to put it in there. Initial conditions. Karel is facing either west or south. At the end of the run, Karel must be facing east. There we go. I think when I wrote it, I actually used facing south and had it turn left here, else turn around. Get you the exact same place. Does the exact same thing. So if we run our code checker, it says that it works for facing south and it works for facing west. I'm going to post this for you and we'll see what happens. Let me know if you have any more trouble.